Hello, I'm recording this to test the microphone.
You?
How are your kids?
Yes, they're okay.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yes. Actually, today is Santi's birthday.
Oh, yeah? How old is he?
3.
3.
Mm.
So he was born before the pandemic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Julia born just in pandemic, in June, the last year. Yes.
And can you notice any characteristics of her personality or?
Yes, antisocial. It's difficult to relationship with the people she doesn't know. So it's like more scary and yeah. Mm.
Poor girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's used to interacting with only you, your husband, and her brother.
Yes. Mm. And my mom, just a little bit.
Okay.
Mm.
And she's 1 year old?
Yes, 1.
So it will take a while to go to preschool.
Yes.
At least 1 more year?
Yes.
What is it? I've heard that. I mean, I have some acquaintances that have little children and they were born in last year, and they say that it's there are some characteristics, some different characteristics, especially, I mean, with socializing with other people. Yeah, well, it's logical. They haven't had much contact with other people. And also in the street, what happens with her in the street? Is she afraid?
No, because the pandemic, the people doesn't go too close to my children's, because they maybe feel afraid, or maybe they think I can say no, please take away. So
yeah, no, but for example, when you take her to the park or something, I mean,
no, it's normal.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I think for Julia it's easier because she have a brother, so she have some sociability.
Yeah,
with someone. But
no, if she was alone,
yes,
it would be a problem.
Yes.
Well, but I try to be optimistic in relation to the pandemic, and we are getting through the end, I hope. I don't know, I want to think that.
I guess this year and the last year born a lot of pandemic babies.
Yeah, they're called pandemials, actually. Yeah, pandemials. Yeah, we will have to wait. I mean, to see long-term consequences of this. But I think that, because I have some undergraduate students who are, I don't know, 18, 19, actually they are 19 now, and they are in their second year of university, and they have never been to the faculty. They don't know even the gate of the university, of the faculty. So the other day they were complaining and they said, no, because this is unfair, and why did we have to get through this? I mean, all our generations said, every generation has their part. I mean, hello, Andrea. Imagine the people that, I don't know, lived through world wars. The people that were born in the 20s had to go through 2 world wars.
Yeah.
So, or the Spanish people, I mean, the Civil War and then the Second War.
Yeah.
So, los españoles tienen un dicho que no me puedo acordar cómo es. Cada cual tiene su, usan algo. Cada cual tiene su san, no me acuerdo, san qué. Hay un dicho español que es, cada cual tiene su san. Okay, hello Andrea, how are you doing?
Hello, Professor. I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, thanks. How's your dog? The one that was overrated?
She's doing well. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Very good.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know if you have had a look at the program of this course, but according to our program, today we should start a unit that has to do with directions, how to give and follow directions. So I think that we should do that, I mean, quite well, only in the first part of the class, okay, before the break. So that is my plan for today. And in the second part of the class, I prepared something that, I don't know, it was not easy to do it because, I mean, I'm not sure if it is too easy for you or too boring because you are nutritionists. This has to do with food, with healthy food. Perhaps for you it's boring, I don't know. I hope not, but at least you will learn to talk about food in English, okay? That's what you will practice. So that is my plan for today. Is that okay?
Okay.
Good. So let's start. Let me.
Profe, maybe for the second part, maybe I will skip because the Santiago's birthday will come her grandparents. I don't know at what time. So maybe I have to stay with them.
Okay, so you have a party then?
No, no party, just the grandparents.
Party.
It's my mother and my father-in-law and my mother-in-law.
It's a party.
Yeah, kind of party.
It's a party. I mean,
in these times, yes, it's a party.
Yeah. First
A
of all,
pandemic party.
For the pandemic age, that's a big party. Yeah, okay, no problem. But anything, you can check the
record. Yes.
The recording, yeah. Okay. So, wait. Let me see. What happens when you are in a new city, in a new town, in a new place, anywhere, and you don't have a cell phone and you get lost or you cannot find your way? What do you do?
I die.
Sorry, you what?
I die.
You die?
We ask for directions.
You what? Sorry, Andrea?
Ask for directions.
Okay. Do you stop somebody in the street? Hello, Tracy. Okay. And when you stop somebody, what do you say in English?
I would say, hi, can you tell me where the Ricardo Lyon Street is?
Okay, that's one possible question, right? Any other question that you would ask?
Could you tell me where this place is?
Okay, good. Any other question that you would ask?
Can you help me to find this street?
Okay, yeah. Have you ever got lost?
No, we have
no,
a cell phone.
but probably I don't have exactly if I go to this side or the other side.
The other side of the street.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but you are on the right street anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you, Tracy? Have you ever got lost? And what did you do?
I was in Tokyo and the lines are awful. There's so many, and in one station you can go like, for example, to so many different places, but in one in one you can wait how the car names are. Okay, you wait for the subway, and one that arrived first goes to somewhere, and the second one goes to somewhere else. But it's the same line, it's the same car.
Yeah.
The same subway is awful. So and the lines, there's so many, and they're all in Japanese, some in English.
There's some in English.
Yes.
Fortunately.
Yes, but names are not easily to remember.
Yeah.
So, and names are Japanese, so they're difficult to remember. You get lost very easily.
And I've heard, I've never been to Japan, but I've heard that in Japan, few people speak English.
Yes, because they don't, they just don't want to, and they find it very difficult to learn English, because it's like when you speak French and the words in the mouth are very different. Okay, the Japanese is very like that. So for example, they can't pronounce consonants.
Continent?
Consonants.
Consonants.
For example, if you want to say Marcelo, you have to say Marucero.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for them. So imagine just speak English. It's very difficult.
Yeah. So how did you manage to get to where you were going to?
There's like 3 very easy apps.
Yeah.
Where you can between the 3 of them find the places where you are and how to get to somewhere else. And I was living in a hotel that's very famous. So I also could ask where is this hotel, and or how can I get there. And sometimes when I got very lost, you just take up. But it's very expensive, like very expensive. The taxi.
Sorry, and what were you doing in Tokyo, if I may ask? I mean, it's not my
Yeah, sure.
I am very curious.
Ciro was working there, and they asked to
Sorry, Ciro is your boyfriend?
Yes.
Yeah.
And his boss asked him to stay longer than they expected. So he asked me if I could go and be there with him, because it was very lonely.
Yeah.
So we
How long
were
did you
living
stay
there.
there?
I was a month.
Okay.
Yes, and he stayed
Must
more.
have been, hard to move there. Yes.
Yes, but also it's very funny. So I just went out in the morning by foot and just walk away somewhere
Mhm.
and come back at night. And was, I don't know, was amazing because you can find everything, like everything there.
Okay, must have been good, I'm sure. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see how long I was about you. Have you ever got lost?
No, no,
No.
no. Qué fome.
Yeah. Okay, so you have a very good sense of directions.
No, because I have or a
Telephone.
smartphone, or yes, or a map, or yeah.
Okay, no problem. What about you, Andrea? Have you ever got lost?
Yes, I got lost when I first arrived to Santiago, when I started working here,
Okay,
and I didn't know the city.
okay, and what was the way? I don't know, when was that?
In 2010.
Okay, so telephones were not so developed as they are now.
No, I didn't have a smartphone. It was a very simple phone. So I couldn't reach, but I was riding, no, I was in the Trans-Santiago bus.
Yeah.
And there was some disturbs and people, so the bus had to
Change the route?
change the route. So I got lost. I didn't know where I was.
Oh, yeah, so there wasn't, you were completely lost then.
Yes.
And what did you do?
I called my brother who lived here. And I was finding the streets, and I said to him, now I'm on I don't remember the street right now, but
Yeah.
he went to pick me up.
Okay. Thanks goodness you have a brother
Yes.
living in Santiago. Okay,
Yes.
good. Let's see, Muriel, what about you? Have you ever got lost?
Not exactly. Probably I'm in the same area for a place where I don't know. But I'm not exactly where the place is.
Okay. Yeah. So not seriously lost.
Yeah. Or I ask somebody to be sure if I'm going to the right direction.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if that has to do with, I don't know, a mental, intellectual ability, but I'm thinking that many years ago, I had to take a test to apply for the university in the United States. And it was similar to PSU, to that kind of test. But there was one section, one was like language, the other one was mathematics. And I can't remember the spatial relations, something like that. That was the name of the other section, where I did awful. And that was exactly what they evaluated. I don't know why, because I didn't want to study geography or something like that. I don't know, but it was, and my score was awful. I remember it was terrible. And I don't know if that is a kind of intellectual inability in my case. I don't know. I never heard about that.
I guess my parents are really, they can go one time to a place and there's actually how to come back later. But I guess it's something because we are more practical. I mean, we are the cell phone. Probably my parents they're young, they are like, oh, if we want to go to La Serena or a special place, you have like tips, like you need to
have some reference points, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've had some experiences that have been very frustrating. I mean, in those times there were no cell phones, but with a map, in a small town, a map, the street A and the street, I don't know, the museum or whatever, it's at the corner of a street A and a street B. I am a street A, a street B, no museum anywhere. I don't know. I mean, that to me, that was the most frustrating anecdote because I felt so stupid. I mean, I could never find it. Oh, and it was a small town. Okay, well, I will ask you to go to your cursos. I'm going to share some material. Okay, please go to Material Docente and download something called Language for Directions, okay? I'm sorry, no, it's not that one. That is, wait a minute, I uploaded the wrong, no, sorry. Oof. No, sorry, I'm wrong. Okay, I will upload it again, okay? It's another one. Okay, I have so many. Wait, let me check one thing. Here we have one. Let me check it. This is it. Okay. Sorry, I will upload it again. There are three different pages. This one. Directions 1. Directions 2. Okay, here we are. Okay, directions, please. This is the one. Directions 1. Okay. Okay. Here, please, I will ask you to go to the second part that is listening. Okay. Here you have 6 different sentences, all related to, vocabulary and grammar that you use in directions. I want you to choose the correct word. You are given 2 options in each one before listening, okay? According to what you think is correct, okay? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. Few seconds to do that, please. Ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Let's see number one. Who can read the complete sentence with the answer, please? Andrea, can you?
Yeah. The tram stop is very near.
Yes, the tram stop. Okay, what is tram? What is a tram? Does anybody know? Can you explain what a tram is?
It's similar to the subway, but it's going outside.
Similar to the subway? It is going outside.
Not really. No. It's not, no.
Not exactly.
No.
No. But we agree that it's a means of transport. Yeah. Is similar, in what sense is it similar to a subway?
Like a train.
Yeah, but in what sense? I mean, in the fuel used, in the what?
The way it's moving. No? No, because the tram has a connection or not.
Connection to what? Yeah.
Up.
Okay. What is the means? What is the main? What is the type of fuel they use to? I mean, to
Electricity.
Okay, it's an electrical means of transport first. Okay, in that sense, there is a similarity with the subway.
Yes.
But the way it's connected to, I mean, as you said, I mean, from the roof of the tram, it's connected to electricity directly to the cables in the street. There is another thing that makes it similar to the subway. Does anybody know? Have you ever traveled by tram?
They are like in Valparaiso?
No, not exactly. No, Valparaiso is trolley. Let me write it.
I mean the modern.
Okay, in Valparaiso you have trolleys, and they are also electrical, and they are also connected to, I mean, electrical wires. But this is, I mean, the difference between a trolley and a tram is that the tram has some rails on the ground. So they have special wheels to travel around these rails. But the trolley has normal wheels. Let me show you, wait, let me go to, I want to show you something. Oh, yeah. Here I have some pictures of that. If you look at them here, you can see, well, these are very modern, but you can see that on the ground there are some rails. Yeah. This is another one that is a bit not so modern. Here you can see the connection to the electrical wires and the rails on the ground. So they have special kind of wheels, right, to travel there. Different from trolleys, because in the case of trolleys, you have nothing. I mean, no rails on the ground. Oh, come on. I know here there are no pictures. Well, here there is one. It's a bit. Yeah, but here you can see that their wheels are normal, like buses. They are connected to electrical wires also, but with normal wires and normal pavement. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So let's see the, okay. Okay. No, sorry, it was this one. Okay, let's see the second sentence. Who can read it? Muriel, can you?
Okay. Cross the main road at the pedestrian crossing.
Crossing, good, very good. Let's see number 3, Tracy.
Make sure you are going in the right direction.
Very good, very good. Number 1, Covadonga.
Get off out at the tram.
No, sorry, you have to choose off or out.
Get out at the tram stop opposite the big supermarket.
50% correct. Okay. Opposite the supermarket, that's correct. But when you talk about means to
Get off, yes.
get off.
Yes.
What is the, I mean, when you, let me write it here. When you take, I don't know, a bus or a train or a, I mean, any public transport except for taxis. What do you do when you're going to take it? You get?
In.
What do you do?
Me? Get in?
Anyone. I mean, the first activity, okay, you're waiting for a bus. The bus stops. What do you do?
Get in.
Get
No.
in?
No.
No.
You get on the bus.
Up.
The bus or the train or the subway, you get on the bus, and the opposite is to get off the bus. Yeah, those are the two possibilities in case of any public transport, except for taxis. What happens in the case of taxis? You stop a taxi in the street, what do you do? Anybody?
That's a get in, or no?
Yes. Then you get in a taxi. And then when you get to your destination, what do you do?
Out.
Get out.
Exactly, you get out of the taxi. So here we can see that prepositions in English are very, very specific. Get on the bus, the train, the subway, and get off. And you get in or get out of a taxi or a car in general. Yeah. I think, I'm not sure if that is the reason, but in my opinion, has to do with the movement you make. Because English is very descriptive of movement. So when you get on the bus, it's like you get on a platform. But when you take a taxi or you get in a car, it's a different movement because you have to bend yourself. It's not one, it's something smaller. Do you understand it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so get off at the tram stop opposite the big supermarket. Good. Let's see 5. Who can do number 5?
Me.
Okay.
Walk up Orwell Street until you come to a crossroads.
Very good. Walk up Orwell Street until you come to a crossroads. Here you can see that, I mean, when you give directions or follow directions, you have the verbs of movement plus a preposition of direction to show you the direction of the movement, okay? Good. Let's see the last one. Who can do the last one?
I can do.
Good.
How long will it take me?
Okay, very good. Any questions?
No.
No? Okay. Sorry.
I have a question.
Tell me.
I don't know why in the, I'm sorry. In the question number 3.
Andrea, is it possible to leave your dog outside the classroom, please? Is it possible?
It's just that they open the door, so I can close the door. It doesn't work. They open the door.
Okay. Okay. Well, tell me, what is the question?
I don't understand why we can't say in the right way, or it is just the right direction, the one that Tracy answered.
Make sure you're going in the right way. No, in the right direction. I mean, if you are going north or south, or east or west. I mean, if I say, I don't know, take the bus at Alameda bus stop, but I don't say which direction. I mean, you can get to I don't know, to Parque Arauco, or you can get to Estación Central. In that sense, I mean, direction in that sense. Is that the question?
It's because the verb going.
Climb?
Because going is because you are using the verb going in some direction, but you could also say make sure this is the right way.
But the right way, what's the meaning of the right way? It's like the correct way to do something. This is the right way to cook the, I don't know, this food. It's different from direction. Do you understand it? You are going in the right way. Es como que vas en la manera correcta, en el modo correcto. No tiene nada que ver con la dirección correcta. Can you see the difference? Do you understand it or not?
Yes.
Yes? Well, in Britain, this is particularly important because normally you, I mean, as I told you some time ago, I mean, they drive on the left. So everything is in the opposite direction than most people are used to. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. If you're going to cross the street, for example, Alameda, if Alameda Avenue were in England or in Britain, if I want to go to the city center, imagine Alameda Avenue in England, if I want to go to Estación Central, for example, or a city center, I should take the bus on the southern side. Do you understand it?
Yes.
The opposite side. If I want to go to, I don't know, Escuela Militar, I should take the bus on the northern side. It's exactly the opposite way. So most countries drive on the right, as we do. So when you get there, most people get confused, either to cross the street or to take the buses. And you go in the opposite direction. So that is particularly important for that. Yes? Do you understand it, Andrea?
Yes.
Good. Any other question?
No.
No. Okay. So now we are going to listen to the recording. Here you have 8 sentences. I will ask you to have a look at the sentences before listening. And then when you listen, complete the sentences with the missing information. Okay?
Language for directions.
Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Copyright Macmillan Publishers Limited, 2018.
Excuse me, can you tell me the best way to get to the football stadium?
It's a bit complicated from here. I think the best way is probably to take a taxi. But taxis here are rather expensive. It'll cost you at least £15 each way.
That's a lot of money. What about public transport? Is there a bus?
You could take a bus, but I think it's easier and quicker to take a tram. The tram stop is very near. Go out of the station and cross the main road at the pedestrian crossing. The tram stop is on the other side. Take the number 17 or number 18 tram. Just make sure you're going in the right direction. You need to take a tram that is going to the airport. Get off at the tram stop opposite the big supermarket. On your left, you'll see a cinema. Walk past the cinema and turn left into Orwell Street. Walk up Orwell Street for about half a mile until you come to a crossroads. Turn right at the crossroads, walk down the hill, and you'll see the stadium on your right.
That sounds okay. How long will it take me?
It'll take about half an hour. Oh, and you'll need the correct change for the tram. The drivers don't give change.
Oh, okay. How far is it to walk?
You could walk to the stadium from here, but it'll take about 45 minutes.
That's a long way. I think I'll take the tram. I have change. Thank you very much.
Once again, or was it enough?
I miss one.
Once again? Okay.
Please.
Language for directions. Copyright Macmillan Publishers Limited, 2018.
Excuse me, can you tell me the best way to get to the football stadium?
It's a bit complicated from here. I think the best way is probably to take a taxi. But taxis here are rather expensive. It'll cost you at least £15 each way.
That's a lot of money. What about public transport? Is there a bus?
You could take a bus, but I think it's easier and quicker to take a tram. The tram stop is very near. Go out of the station and cross the main road at the pedestrian crossing. The tram stop is on the other side. Take the number 17 or number 18 tram. Just make sure you're going in the right direction. You need to take a tram that is going to the airport. Get off at the tram stop opposite the big supermarket. On your left, you'll see a cinema. Walk past the cinema and turn left into Orwell Street. Walk up Orwell Street for about half a mile until you come to a crossroads. Turn right at the crossroads, walk down the hill, and you'll see the stadium on your right.
That sounds okay. How long will it take me?
It'll take about half an hour. Oh, and you'll need the correct change for the tram. The drivers don't give change.
Oh, okay. How far is it to walk?
You could walk to the stadium from here, but it'll take about 45 minutes.
That's a long way. I think I'll take the tram. I have change. Thank you very much.
Okay. No, sorry, not this one. Okay. Could you complete all the sentences?
No.
No. What about Colonga?
Yes.
What about Andrea, Tracy, and Muriel? Could you complete all the sentences or not?
No.
No?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, well, let's see what you have done. Let's see number one. Who can do number one? Anybody?
15
Me?
pounds.
Yeah.
Can you please read it? Who said so? Who answered that?
Muriel.
Muriel, can you please read the complete sentence, including the missing information, please?
The best way is to take a taxi, but a taxi will cost at least £15 each way.
Okay, £15 each way. Cost, not coast, because coast is another thing. Coast, the sea coast, I mean the coast, Pacific coast. Yeah, this is cost. Okay, £15, good. Right, I will, wait a minute, I will write the answers just in case here, okay? £15. Okay, let's see number 2. Let's see, Tracy, can you please read it?
Sure. She could take a bus, but it's easier and quicker to take a tram.
Right, good. Number 3, Goalonga.
I don't have number 3.
Let's see, Andrea, number 3.
No, I don't have it.
Muriel?
I'm not sure if she will need to, well, she will need to go up of the station.
Go up.
I don't know if out or up.
What do you think? If by looking at the sentence, what do you think?
Out.
Out, exactly. Out of the station is the only possibility because the station is inside. I mean, like inside quotation marks. Is in a place. So you need to go out of the station. You need to go to the surface.
Okay.
Yes. Good. Let's see number 4. Koalonga, can you do number 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Sarah will need to take a tram that's going to the airport.
Right, to the airport. Good. Let's see number 5, Andrea. Andrea?
I see.
Yes.
Okay. She should walk up our street for about half a mile.
Right, half a mile. How long is a mile? Does anybody know?
Almost 2 kilometers.
A little bit less, a little bit less. Around, not exactly, but around 105 kilometers, more or less. Yes, good. Let's see number 6. Tracy?
She will need to correct change for the tram.
Right. In England, in England, bus drivers don't receive money, don't give change. No, they receive money, but they don't give change. Okay, good. Let's see number 7. Koalonga?
She could walk to the stadium, but it will take about 45 minutes.
Okay, stadium.
Stadium.
Right. It will take about 45 minutes. Right. Let's see number 8. Andrea?
I don't have that one.
No, does anybody have it?
She will need to walk past the cinema.
Sorry, to walk what?
Past?
Past. Very good. The difference with this one is that this information was not at the very end, was previously said. That's why it was more difficult, because you expected it at the end. Okay, any questions about this?
No.
No questions? Okay. Well, now we are going to get into directions number 2. Let me go to the second page. Direction number 2. Here. Here we are going to get into grammar, but connected to this topic of directions. Okay, here you have 5 different questions. Okay, in 5 different ways. The thing is that 3 of them are correct and 2 are incorrect or wrong, okay? So I want you to find the incorrect ones. Well, obviously the correct ones also, but I want you to concentrate on the ones that are wrong. And please, I want you to correct them. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes, okay, go ahead. Did you find the 2 wrong questions? Hello?
I think so.
Okay, let's see, Tracy?
Yes.
Okay, which is the first wrong sentence you found?
4.
Number 4, okay. And how would be I mean, what about the correct? How would you correct it?
Excuse me, do you know where the bus stop is?
Very good, right. Do you know, sorry, do you know where the bus stop is? Very good. Okay, very good. Let's see. Any other wrong? I mean, what is the second wrong question?
I think it's number 2.
Number 2, why is it wrong?
Maybe, sorry, how do I get on the railway station?
How do I get, sorry?
Get on the,
No. No, because the idea is to get to, I mean, to arrive at the railway station. So that is to get to.
I think it's 5.
Number 5, why? Why is it wrong?
Because it's not the way, it's the direction.
No. Andrea? Are you, sorry? Tracy?
Tracy.
No. No. If you say, do you know the way to the stadium? The question, what are you asking for here? Do you know the—
How do I get there?
Yeah, yeah, how do I get there? But do you know the way? Yeah, el camino. That would be the translation. I mean, yeah, how can I get there? But do you know the way is, do you know el camino para llegar al estadio, right? And that is different from direction. Direction has to do with the, well, in the case of give directions is how to, the instructions in terms of, how can I explain that? Following the movement you make. Do you understand it? I would never say, do you know the direction to the stadium? I don't know if never, but it would be, I mean, in the street, I wouldn't say so. I mean, do you know the way? Do you know how I can get to the stadium? But I could say, could you give me the directions? If I don't know, I ask somebody I know, can you give me the directions to get to the stadium? That means the instructions with I mean, the exact instructions in terms of the movement to get to the place. Okay? So it's different from do you know the way? No, that question is correct, I'm afraid. There is another one that is wrong. Anybody? Anybody? It's the same case. I mean, Tracy, you did number 4, right?
Yeah.
It's the same type of mistake. It's grammar. It's not vocabulary. Anybody? Is number 1. If you look at the, well, not the first part, the second part in the question probably, you have 2 questions. One of the questions is, can you tell me? That is the first question. How can I get to the railway station is another question. But these 2 questions are together. One question is like sort of inside the other one. Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yes.
Well, when you have this, I mean, one question within the other one, the first part of the question is the part that takes the structure of questions, auxiliary, subject, verb. Can you tell me? But the rest of the second question, let's say, even though it is a question in practice, in terms of a structure, it's like as if it were an affirmative sentence. So you don't say, how can I get, but you say how I can get to the railway station. Or in the other example, do you know is one question, where is the bus stop is another question. In this type of indirect questions, that's indirect speech, do you know, perfect, where the bus stop is? You see, here we don't follow the order of typical questions. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Let's see an example. Another question. For example, how old are you? Is it, how old are you? Okay, that is a direct question, so subject, I mean, auxiliary, subject, all that. But indirect questions, could you tell me how old you are. Okay. Another example. I don't know. What's your name? I don't know. It can be not only with two questions, with two parts. I don't know what your name is. In this case, in the examples even here, you have two questions. Maybe not only two questions, maybe an introductory phrase like this one. I don't know what your name is. I don't know how old you are. I don't know, she didn't know how I can get to the railway station. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes, any questions about it? This is called, all of this is called, for you to know in case you want to study more about it, is report speech or indirect, two different names for the same thing. Indirect speech, yeah? This is the name of the okay? I will upload some, a link for you to study this if you, to do some more exercise. Okay?
Okay.
Okie-dokie. Well, let's see, wait. Okay. Let's go down. Here we have just, this is vocabulary, definitely, okay? Here we have, the idea is to match opposite words, okay? All of them are prepositions, so here we have under, up, bottom, right, down, left. This is very easy. Okay, who can do number one? Hello?
Under, over.
Under, over, very good. The second one?
Up and down.
Up and down. Then?
Bottom, top.
Bottom, top. Well, right, left. Okay, any question, any comment about it? No? Okay.
No.
Let's go on with prepositions. Here we have 8 different directions. These are directions, okay? Instructions. And you must complete them using one of these prepositions. Some seconds for you to do that, okay? Ready?
Yes, but
Yes?
difficult.
Okay, Andrea, number one, please.
Number one is go past the bridge.
No. No. Normally, what do you do when you are, near a bridge? What do you do in a bridge?
You go under the bridge.
Into the bridge?
Could be under, but under is not among the.
Verb. Verba.
What do
You
you
have to go over the bridge.
go over the bridge?
Over, yeah.
Yeah, go over the bridge. Good. Let's see number two. Who can do number two?
Okay, I have walked along the footpath.
Very good. Walk along the footpath. Good. Let's see number three. Who can do number three?
Into the hill? Walk into the hill?
Oh, impossible.
No?
No. Walk into the hill. Oh, I would die. Como adentro del cerro, ¿no?
Claro.
I have walked up the hill.
Walk up the hill, right. Walk up the hill, that's correct, yes. Okay, let's see number four.
Turn left into Burger Street.
Sorry, again, Muriel?
Turn left into Burger Street.
Yeah, right, turn left into Burger Street, good. Number five. Anybody?
Get off the bus.
Get off the bus, yes. Number six.
At the top of the hill.
At the top of the hill, right? Seven.
Go out of the station.
Go out, yes. And number eight.
Walk past.
Walk past the cinema, right. Any questions about this?
No.
No? Just one more exercise before going to the break. Here you have some pictures. I don't know if you can see them. Well, they're not very, let's see. The idea is that you complete the sentences using the pictures. Yes?
Okay.
Have a look at them.
They're on two?
No. You have to go to, there are six. The other ones are on the directions three. Yes. There. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Andrea? Andrea, can you read number 1, please?
Go out of the station and it's just I'm not sure how to do this.
You can complete it.
Walk.
Cross the road.
And cross the road. Yeah, that would be cross the road, cross the street, cross the road. Yes, good. Number 2 is very easy. Very easy. Who can do number 2?
Take the bus.
Take the bus number 1, 2, 3. Yes, good. Let's go to number 3. Sorry, forget to do this. Directions 3. Okay. Okay. Let's see number 3. Who can do this?
I can't see exactly what it is. It's like
The zoo.
the zoo.
The zoo.
Get off at the bus. Stop the zoo.
Gets off at the bus stop. The zoo, no. There are different possibilities here. Gets off at the bus stop.
By the zoo.
Very good. By the zoo. Yeah. By the zoo. Good. Let's see number 4. Who can do number 4? Who can do number? Yeah.
I don't know if it's right, but I have take 3 times left.
Take what?
3 times left.
What do you mean by that? Take 3 times?
Like 3 veces.
Pero ¿cómo tomé 3 veces doble 3 veces a la derecha?
A la izquierda.
I know. In Spanish. Doble en la tercera calle a la derecha. How do you say that?
Take the 3rd street on the right.
Okay, take the 3rd
Straight.
street on the right. That's correct. Yes. Any other way? Instead of street, you can say take the 3rd turning. Take the. Yeah. Take. Wait. Let me write it. Take the 3rd turning on the right. The 3rd turning, maybe the 3rd road, this, yeah, or the street on the right. That's correct. Yeah, good. Let's see number 5. Sorry. Number 5.
Walk along the footpath for 1 kilometer.
Walk along the footpath for 1 kilometer. Good. And then number 6. Here you have 2 possibilities.
Go over the bridge.
Go over the bridge, right? Or go across the bridge. Both words could be correct. Okay? Any questions about it?
No.
No? Okay. Well, so now we're going for a break, and the last exercise will be oral, will be for the next period. And you go along, we'll have to practice this with the recording, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so see you in 15 minutes then?
Okay.
Okay, see you in 15 minutes. Bye. Andrea, are you back? Well, we're going to continue with the last part of this exercise, that is a conversation, okay? I will ask you to, well, if you go to page 3 at the bottom, communicate, right? We're going to invent a conversation between two friends, okay? One of you, you're going to visit your friend to a city you have never been to before. You are traveling by train to the main train station, but you don't know how to get to her house from there. So call her and ask for directions. That is one part. The other person, a friend is coming to visit you. She phones you and asks for directions. So tell her exactly how to get from the railway station to your house by public transport and or on foot, but not by taxi. That would be very easy. Okay? Yeah. Okay, do you understand it? Okay, as you are 3 now, I will be the 4th one. Okay? So Tracy, can you work with Muriel? And Andrea, can you work with me? Okay. So I will put you in a breakout room for you to work, and Andrea and me will continue working in the main session. Okay?
Profe?
Let's
we
say,
need
yes.
We need to do the A and B.
No, it's the same actually, because one is
okay.
the same person. I mean, it's the same conversation, 2 different rules. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. Wait a minute. It's only one room, and let's see then Tracy and Muriel. Okay, let's say 5 minutes more or less. Okay. Andrea, you're going to work with me. Okay. What's up? Okay. Andrea, so we're going to imagine that I am going to visit you, okay?
Okay.
So I will call you to give me the instructions how to get from. Okay, let's take as a reference point, maybe, I don't know, where do you live?
In Providencia.
Okay, so we're going to imagine that I come from San Bernardo, okay? And I will go to get to the central station.
Okay.
Okay? I will give you some minutes for you to prepare the instructions.
From San Bernardo to the central station.
Yeah. Well, not San Bernardo. Well, yeah, from San Bernardo, yes.
Okay.
Some minutes for you to prepare them. And then...
Professor?
Yes.
I've never been to San Bernardo, so I don't know the place,
Okay.
but
So perhaps if it's easier, we can, okay, the central station.
how to get from
Central station to your place.
just drive through the Alameda.
No, wait a minute. I will call you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready with the instructions?
Kind of.
Do you know what the central station is?
Yes, it's nearby my work
Where do you work?
at Red Salud Santiago
I don't know where that is. Where is it?
in Estación Central, Metro Ecuador.
Okay, so it's past Estación Central. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
It's one station away from.
No, it's
no, two subway stations.
like 2 or 3. I don't remember because I go by car.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to take the reference point. Okay, central station.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will call you. Okay. Ring, ring. Hello, Andrea. This is Lourdes. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thanks, but I am a bit lost. You know, I don't know Santiago very well, and I don't know how to get to your place. So can you help me?
Sure. Where are you now?
Now I am at the central station. I just got off the train.
At the train station. You have 3 ways to come here.
Uh-huh.
The first one is to take a bus. There's a bus stop in front of the central station where you can take the bus and and it's coming through the Alameda, and you
Wait,
should
what
take.
bus is it?
I've never been in a bus.
So you cannot give me that direction because I cannot use it. Do you have any idea what the bus says, or?
I think it should be the 426.
226?
426.
426. Okay. Okay. If I take that bus, where shall I get off?
You should take off at Providencia with Eliodoro Yáñez.
Okay. How far is that from Central Station?
Like 20 minutes.
Okay. And then I get off there, and what do I do there?
And then you could take the subway at Salvador.
Yeah.
And go to the Inés de Suárez station.
Let's see, wait a minute. Isn't it easy if I take the subway at Central Station to Salvador?
Yeah, it could be, but you have to walk a bit.
Sorry?
It could be easier, but you have to walk a bit.
Okay, why do I have to walk?
Because I think the train station, I'm not sure if it is in the central station, or you have to walk to the bus station.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I can take, I think I will take the subway, will be faster anyway. Okay, yes. So I take the subway and get off at Salvador's station.
Yes, or I'm not sure where you can take the combination to line 3.
Line 3 is Los Leones?
Yes, in Los Leones, yes.
Okay.
You could go to Los Leones and then make the combination to line 3 and you should go off the train station, the subway station in
Out of the subway. Yeah. Wait. Okay, so I take the subway until Los Leones station.
Yes.
Then I get out of the, no, I have to make a combination.
Yes, a combination.
With line 3.
Yes.
And then what direction should I take?
When you get off the Inés Suárez station, you should walk through Francisco Bilbao.
Yeah.
And then turn left in Ricardo Lyon.
Take left or right?
Left.
Let's see. I get off at Inés Suárez station. I get out of the station and I am on Bilbao Street. Yes?
Yes.
There,
yes.
What do I do? Shall I turn left or turn right at Bilbao?
You turn right and walk
I turn right. Oh no.
Sorry, I was frozen.
Yes.
Then you turn left to the Ricardo Lyon Street.
Okay, but wait a minute. If I remember well, the Inés Suárez station is at the square. There is a square there, yeah? It's opposite the supermarket, yeah? Yes. So I get there, Bilbao station, Bilbao Street Avenue, and then I turn right to get to Lyon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How many blocks must I walk?
Like 3 blocks.
Okay, so I walk up Bilbao Avenue for 3 blocks, and there I will find Ricardo Lyon. And then what do I do there?
And then you walk for 2 blocks and turn right in El Vergel Street. And that's where I live.
To the left.
No, to the right. I'm to the right.
To the left. Because if I turn right, I will go to, I don't know, Diego de Almagro. I am walking up Bilbao Avenue to the mountains. Yes, for 3 blocks. I get to Bilbao and Lyon. Then I should cross the street, cross Bilbao, and walk to the north. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. How many blocks should I walk?
You should walk 2 blocks.
2 blocks until El Vergel Street.
Yes.
And there, what do I do?
And there's where I live.
Do you live at the corner of El Vergel and Lyon?
Almost in the second building.
Okay, very good. We are neighbors, Andrea.
It's just I always drive my car. That's why I don't know the station.
Yeah. Do you go there by car? I mean to...
Yes, because
It's a long way.
I have to be at,
It's a long way.
Not that much, but I have to be at work at 7 a.m. That's why I go by car.
Yeah,
it's too early.
Yeah. And what way do you take? How do you go? How do you get there?
I take Eliodoro Yáñez and then Providencia.
An Alameda.
Alameda, yes. Like 20 or 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Depends on the traffic.
Yeah, but at that time it's not that heavy, or no? 7 a.m.
Not always, sometimes it is.
Yeah. Okay. Good, Andrea. Be careful with directions.
That's always been hard for me.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
not
see.
very good at it.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to open the breakout rooms to listen to. Okay, girls, let's see. Let me listen to your conversation, please.
Okay. I'm the last person.
Yeah.
So I call Tracy. We need to
act it out, yes.
Okay. So hi Tracy, I'm in Estación Central Station and I don't know what I'm lost, totally lost. So you can tell me how I can go to your place?
Yeah, sure. From there, so are you inside the station?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to take the Los Dominicos direction.
Okay, and that is north, south,
east,
west. Okay.
Is east, but you will not know because you're inside the station. So you have to take that direction and take the train and get off in Universidad de Chile station. Then inside the same station, you have to change the line and go to the line 3 and search for the Plaza Gaña direction.
Okay.
And then you get off in Monseñor Eizaguirre station.
And
then,
how long is Universidad de Chile to Monseñor Eizaguirre?
Like 20 minutes.
Okay.
And when you're in the Monseñor Eizaguirre station, you get out of the station and you'll be in the Irarrázaval Street. And there you have to turn right to the east.
Okay.
And you walk 1 block until you get in front of the Unimark supermarket. And you'll find there Manuel Montt Street. So you have to cross along the Irarrázaval Street to get the Manuel Montt Street, and then you walk like 5 minutes. It's a long block, and in the second block, it's going to be my building. And in the number 2515, and you have to ask for the apartment number 507.
Okay, and when I get up to the Monseñor Eizaguirre, how long takes me walk?
It can take like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so I guess probably in an hour, if your direction get right. I'll be in your house.
Okay.
Okay, see ya.
Okay, good, good. Some things that I don't, well, let me check some things. I mean, the word in front of, be careful with that word because it's tricky.
Oh.
It's tricky because it looks like al frente de, but it's not al frente de. Eso significa delante de. Al frente is opposite. Yeah, so be careful. For example, when you say in front of the supermarket, I don't know the place myself, so I don't know if it is exactly in front of the supermarket, is opposite the supermarket. I don't know. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different, okay? Get off at Universidad Chile Station, Tracy. When you talk about a place as a point of reference, at. Yeah, it's not in. In is inside. Oh. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. How long does it take me, Muriel? Okay? Good. Okay. Any question?
Yeah. The word block is okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Cuadra. Cuadra?
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing that we are not used to, and it's difficult for us to know, I think, is that when you say walk along, I don't know, Manuel Mon Street or any other street, we are not used to talking about, I mean, altitude in terms of numbers. Yeah, for example, I've been living in this apartment for over 10 years, and if you ask me, walk up or walk down, no idea. I know the number of my building, but I don't know if it is up or down. In English, I don't know how, but they do. So they say walk up or walk down. I don't have any idea about my own street. So, but well, that helps you a lot when you receive the instructions. I don't think that we are the best ones to give instructions, but to follow them is very easy because they are very, very precise, okay? Good. Any question about it? No? Okay. So we're going to change the topic drastically, okay? And we're going to go as I told, wait, sorry, I have a mess with my photocopies. Okay. We're going to go to the topic of food. Let's see, I suppose that you as nutritionists have an ideal diet or not? No?
I try.
You try? But I imagine that you have the perfect diet, no? You never eat hamburgers, you never drink alcohol, you never eat fried eggs, I don't know, chips.
Not exactly, but.
Not exactly, yeah. Theory is one thing, practice is another one. Yeah. Okay, well, let me share my screen. Let me close this. I will ask you to go to first of all, you're going to watch a video, okay? You're going to watch a video when I find it. Here it is. Okay. The topic of this is healthy food, okay? So they are going to interview some people in the street and they are going to talk about their food. So listen and take notes, please, okay?
Okay.
Welcome to Live from London. Today we're in King's Cross, talking to people about food. Do you eat healthy food?
I try to. I try to cook fresh food every day, but it doesn't always work.
I try to. I like it when I do, but I try and have a balanced meal and everything, but yeah, I think I do. I try to.
I'd say I do as well. I quite like healthy food and I like the way it makes me feel, so yeah.
Sometimes, yes, I try to buy fruit and vegetables and cook for myself rather than eating takeaways.
I really try to eat healthy food, but I'm not very good at it. I love like fast food, chicken and chips and all sorts of unhealthy things, but lately I've been trying to eat salads and things like that, which obviously not as nice.
How about you, Lynn?
I think healthy food has to grow on you a little bit. I agree with Shez about the chips, etc. But yes, I eat more salads, looking at eating more vegetables, and going back to eating more simplistically, I think, is a better and a healthy way of eating.
What do you think is healthy food and what isn't?
Oh, too many sweet things aren't healthy, and having a good variety in your diet I think is healthy.
Well, fruits and vegetables are obviously healthy. Carbohydrates, making sure you have enough of each type of food, and yeah. Unhealthy things, obviously over-processed foods.
Healthy food is fresh organic vegetables, as well, clean as possible. Equally, along with the vegetables, salads, it's not necessarily fruits. A lot of fruits have a lot of sugar in them, so I'd stay away from a certain amount of those sort of foods. Yeah.
I'd say healthy food is more natural things, not loads of oil and sugar and stuff, and the opposite would be fizzy drinks and ice cream and stuff like that, but it's fine to have it sometimes.
Things like salads are obviously healthy, but where you're getting the right nutrients, so protein and you know, the right complex carbs and things like that tends to be healthy, and having just a balanced meal.
Healthy food is pretty much anything that's freshly available and not in a packet.
What do you typically have for breakfast?
I usually have porridge with like banana and maple syrup. That's a good like power-packed breakfast, I feel like, yeah.
I have berries and yogurt because probiotics are meant to be really good as well for your like mental health and stuff, so that's what I do.
The ideal breakfast would be an English breakfast, of course, bacon, eggs, sausages and that, but pretty much a cup of tea, that's about it these days.
We would have toast one day, cereal another day, we might have porridge, and we might have crumpets with Marmite.
I had Weetabix today. Typically I have a banana on the go.
I'm a porridge girl. I like porridge. I have fruit on there with pure oats, with cinnamon and coconut milk.
Very
That's
nice.
it. I have it almost every morning. I probably have it too much.
Okay, once again, or was it enough?
I guess it's enough.
Yeah.
Do you think so? Okay, good. Let's see. Wait. Okay. Let's see. What do you think about, what kind of food do they eat? Do they eat healthy food?
Some of them.
Yeah. What kind of, what do they eat? I mean, the people that eat healthy food.
Most of them.
Sorry?
No.
Most of them said they cook.
Uh-huh.
So if they cook, that means it should be a healthy and not processed food. So that's a start. Very good start.
Should be healthy then, because it's not processed. Yeah.
Kind of, but yes.
Yeah.
You can cook fish and chips.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, Muriel, what would you say?
People say healthy is more natural, not in a package. Fresh food, organic food, clean as possible. And another say it was a balance.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And what about their, I mean, what they think is not healthy? What kind of things they mentioned?
One person says something that I'm totally tired of hearing, that is that the fruits have a lot of sugar.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill her.
Is that not true? I mean, isn't it true?
No,
it's another kind of sugar. So you can take off the sugar of the fruit. So
I mean, if you take the fruit and make a smoothie, yes, that's sugar. But if you eat the apple and the orange by entirely, it's not the same sugar. It's not free. If sugar is not free, it's okay.
If the sugar is not free?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that if you take a fruit and you smash the fruit, you will break the bonds between the sugar components. And imagine it's like this, then you break. And if the sugar is free like this, it's more easy for your body to absorb, and that makes a peak in your blood glucose. And that's not good if you're sick or if you have
diabetes or something like that.
Yeah. But if you eat the fruit entirely, like by bites, it's totally okay.
If you eat the fruit entirely, an apple, for example.
Yeah, the whole apple by biting it, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand that. I mean, if you smash it, you say. If I smash the apple is not that easy, but banana, for example, if I smash
if you drink fruits, for example, in a shake, you probably drink more faster than you eat entire fruit.
Yeah.
And that's probably your, like Tracy say, your
you will separate. The fruit is not only sugar, it has also fiber.
Yeah.
So if you separate the fiber from the sugar, you will take the sugar separately and faster than if you eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
For example, the fresh juice that right now are really in, ¿cómo se dice? Moda. Yeah, they're trending food. That detox juice or something like that. That is sugar, like for us.
Okay.
Because you lost the fiber, lost the fiber. Yeah.
Yeah. If you take a banana and you put it in a blender with some milk, is it okay?
It's sugar.
It's sugar?
For me, it's okay, but it's probably not the best option to every day.
No, yeah.
But I prefer that than the person don't eat any fruit.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because you are also taking the vitamins and minerals.
Yeah, okay. But it would be better if you eat the banana, you bite it and
you drink the milk.
I thought it was the same thing. I mean, to eat it in one way or the other.
Because the TV and Google says fruit is low to sugar, but it's not.
Okay.
It's because fruit has fructose, and on the processed food we also have fructose, but that fructose is completely different, because if you have the fructose inside the whole thing, the whole matrix, it's very different than if you put this, you take this fructose and you put in the cereal bar. That really harm you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, so I've got a lot to learn here, I can see.
The industry is smart, so they use a lot of type of sugar to the sweetener.
Yeah.
Like, for example, sugar, like, for example, syrup, like honey, like...
What's about honey? Is that healthy or unhealthy? Is it that healthy as everybody says or no?
For me, it's not like their food is like healthy or unhealthy. Probably if you eat 1 teaspoon of honey for your tea, for your porridge or something like that, that's probably is okay. But if you take 6 cup of tea with
it depends on the quantity.
It's different.
The quantify.
Yeah, but also it depends if you're sick, because if you're diabetic, obviously you can take honey, because it is free sugar. In a natural, very nice and with minerals thing, but it is sugar, free sugar.
Okay, yeah.
So you have to be careful with it.
Fortunately, I don't like it. Okay. Well, let's see. They mentioned different things. I mean, different types of food. When they talk about breakfast, Andrea, what did you get about the breakfast they mentioned? The things they had for breakfast?
Some of them mentioned that they eat porridge with oats and fruits, and most of them eat a very healthy breakfast.
Okay, what's about porridge? What is porridge, by the way? What do you understand by porridge?
It is a mix of, one of them said coconut milk, oats, and a variety of fruits. And then you mix it all in the juguera.
In the blender.
In the blender.
You can say mixer also. Blender, mixer.
I mean, for me, porridge is something that I eat.
Sorry, like, something that I
eat, like hot, a hot food.
Yeah, but what is it?
You put in a cooking pot milk. That kind of meal depends that your own decision. I mean, okay, you put the milk, you put oatmeal, some seeds like chia, then for example cinnamon. When then it's hot, when the milk is
boiling.
Yeah, I mean the texture of more I don't know.
So
how
it's
to say.
softer? The texture is softer?
Yeah, when the milk is not totally liquid, liquid.
When the milk is not completely liquid, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand what you mean. Thicker.
Thicker. Okay.
Right.
You take out of the fire, and then you put some fruits. Whatever you want.
It sounds very good.
And it's very versatile because you can use whatever you want. Is fast. Yeah, I mean, if you have a few minutes, it's fast. You can put in a tupper, something like that, and eat later.
One of the ladies, the older lady, she talked about porridge. And she talks about coconut milk and cinnamon. Well, I know it's milk. Yeah, but do you know the origin of this? Because porridge may have different versions, I think.
No, I don't know.
There is something basic. No?
It seems to me that must be from like Second War or something, because it's very easy and cheap to do.
I think it sold on the Second War. Because in the north of Britain, in Scotland, they usually eat porridge, and it's I mean, basically is what you said. I mean, it's milk can be made with milk or with water only. With water, I think is awful. I tried once and it was, yeah, but oh yeah, I don't know. When I was a little girl, my mom gave me so with milk. Yeah, I think it's better with milk. Milk and oatmeal and some sugar. That is what sort of basic recipe, let's say. Now, as you said, you can add fruits and you can add other things and that berries. That makes it delicious. Yes. Okay. So, but the reaction that Muriel and Tracy had when listening to this problem of sugar, the fruit had a lot of sugar. What is why did you react like that? I mean, something like that. I don't want to hear that.
Because probably, I don't know, people say that because Google said it, and people don't eat fruit. But probably eat burgers, eat another things, and it's like, no, fruit is the worst.
Well, Lynn, the old woman said, what is healthy food? Well, probably not fruit.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? What is healthy then? What's healthier than fruit? I mean.
Yeah. Okay. So there is an idea, a false idea spread among people that fruit has a lot of sugar. So that's why it's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but I never heard. Well, I've never heard. Well, but yeah. There is one. Well, do you know that fruit, figs?
No.
Higos.
Oh.
Higos. They have a lot of sugar. They are highly caloric, no?
You can use as replace of sugar. For example, more natural recipes like children's recipes, like children's or something like that, when the parents want more natural, more organic or something like that. You can use, for example, a banana. You can use like a fig. You can use dates for make that sweet taste.
Thing is that if you're going to do something, you're going to cook something, if you use a fruit as like for sweetening something. Sweetening something. It's always going to be better fruit than sugar or syrup or anything else.
Yeah. So
and I guess it's not everything about calories, because sometimes the people is always thinking about the calories, but they are eating a lot of processed food because they're light. A lot of processed food because they low calorie and something like that, just for the less calorie possible. But food is more than calories. For food is something like somebody say that is right, have fun, like eat something like, I don't know exactly. One of the first girls say something like that, like, yeah, but it's having fun. It's having fun. It like eat different things, and that is important because people sometimes eat food that don't like it, but just eat because Instagram say it, or Google said it, or the neighborhood said it was good. But food is more than that. Food is not only calories.
People knows that fruits has sugar, and it's okay, it has. But what they don't know is if you're eating strawberries, mango, chirimoya, I don't know how to say them. You're also eating fiber, antioxidants, polyphenols, custard apple. Oh yeah, custard apple. And you're eating the antioxidants, the polyphenols, are really important because aging and the whole different things, metabolic things, sickness, are based on metabolic oxidity.
Yeah.
So if you're not eating fruit, you have not how to defend yourself from oxidants from the environment or your fried the fried food. That's very oxidant. So fruit is the thing that most can help you to defend yourself from getting oxided.
Yeah.
And people think it's bad.
Let's say.
Not only older, sicker.
Sicker. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That is to get
insulin resistant
in good conditions.
Yeah.
As healthy as possible.
Yeah, there's a thing. The pharmacies and companies sell capsules for with antioxidants, and people go and buy them. They're very expensive, but they don't think that if you eat a fruit, it's the same better thing than eat that capsules.
A lot cheaper.
And a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Okay, girls. Let's see. What do you have for breakfast?
Me?
Yeah, I mean all of you.
Also, always a slice of integral bread.
Some bread?
Always a slice of integral bread. Any protein I find. Milk. Tea. And sometimes yogurt. Sorry,
Okay, here we have a new word, wholemeal bread, wholemeal.
Yeah.
That's a word for integral. Okay. Let's see. What about you, Andrea? What do you have for breakfast?
For breakfast, I always eat a banana with oats and chocolate and soy yogurt and also soy milk with a coffee.
Okay, so it's a very good breakfast. Chocolate. Be careful with the pronunciation. Chocolate. The pronunciation is chocolate. Chocolate. Okay? Chocolate. Okay, very good breakfast, Andrea. Tracy, you were saying what you...
Sorry, neighborhood dog getting to the apartment.
Sorry?
A neighborhood dog?
Okay.
Got into the, sorry.
Okay. Let's see, Muriel, can you tell me what you have for breakfast?
I usually eat bread, sometimes wholemeal, sometimes white. I don't really care exactly, but I usually a protein, like jam, or I'm not vegan.
Jam
like
or ham?
Ham. Ham or eggs. And sometimes porridge when it's winter. I like to eat porridge because it's something like hot.
Energizing. And let's see, when you eat eggs, how do you eat eggs? Fried eggs, scrambled eggs, soft boiled. Yes.
I put a little of butter.
Yeah.
just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little butter, and that because one of my patients, say to me that he eat the egg with butter, and I was like, I never tried that, and yeah, it tastes like heaven. So I eat one egg with just a tiny
is it fried in butter or is it scrambled? Fried eggs in butter. Okay.
But a tiny
so
teaspoon of butter.
But how can you fry the egg if you put such?
Because I use I like a frying pan.
Sorry?
A tiny frying.
Yeah.
So it's work and is that you can't use oil. I mean, I don't know how to say that, like un sartén antiadherente.
Yeah. A ver, te voy a preguntar en español. ¿Cómo fríes un huevo con una gota de mantequilla sin muy poco? ¿Cómo lo fríes por encima?
Porque uso un sartén que es chiquitito y como es para mí nomás, simplemente pongo como la nada de mantequilla y el huevito.
Es un huevo.
Sí. Hasta dos. Depende, pero ya más tendría que ser mayor cantidad.
Es que si
pero
vamos
usualmente...
a trabajo freír huevos, mejor echar dos que uno, digo yo. Okay,
claro,
right.
I usually eat alone, so I just put one egg.
Okay. So you have your what's the word for that? It's like placeres culpables, guilty pleasures.
It's a tiny teaspoon of butter.
Okay, let's see. Well, Tracy, can you finish describing your breakfast?
I don't even remember. Okay, milk, protein. Protein can be eggs or hummus.
Or what? Oats?
Hummus.
Hummus. Oh yeah, I like it.
It's very good.
It's very
good. And And every morning with the breakfast, I think it's part of it, I take supplements. I take D vitamin. Now I take B5 vitamin, and always I take omega-3.
Okay.
And that's all.
Okay, interesting to know. This is the first time I can ask nutritionists about their diets. Okay, let's see. I will ask you to, wait a minute. Oh, wait.
If I die in 5 years for a heart attack, it's probably that that tiny body that I put in the egg.
Yeah. Let's see. I will ask you to do two things. Here, please download, like from London, healthy food, and well, both of them are the same, but one is the script, and the other one is the material of. Let's see first. I will ask you to. Here, I would like to check some vocabulary here. Okay, well, this is very easy, so it's something you can, here I would like to concentrate here. Here we have a table with 3 different columns, okay? Adjectives describing food. Another one, food groups or classifications and types of food. Perhaps you can do this after watching the video and reading the script. Yeah, because here you will find new words. Some of them are connected to types of food. I mean, things that are related to brands. So perhaps you can do it first. You can read the script and then do this exercise. So you understand it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Let me go to the script. Okay. This is the script. So watch the video and read the script, please. Oh, where is it? Come on. I cannot find the video here.
Welcome to Live from London. Today we're in King's Cross, talking to people about food. Do you eat healthy food?
I try to. I try to cook fresh food every day, but it doesn't always work.
I try to. I like it when I do, but I try and have a balanced meal and everything, but yeah, I think I do. I try to.
I'd say I do as well. I quite like healthy food and I like the way it makes me feel, so yeah.
Sometimes, yes, I try to buy fruit and vegetables and cook for myself rather than eating takeaways.
I really try to eat healthy food, but I'm not very good at it. I love like fast food, chicken and chips and all sorts of unhealthy things, but lately I've been trying to eat salads and things like that, which obviously not as nice.
How about you, Lynn?
I think healthy food has to grow on you a little bit. I agree with Shez about the chips, etc. But yes, I eat more salads, looking at eating more vegetables, and going back to eating more simplistically, I think, is a better and a healthy way of eating.
What do you think is healthy food and what isn't?
Oh, too many sweet things aren't healthy, and having a good variety in your diet, I think, is healthy.
Well, fruits and vegetables are obviously healthy. carbohydrates, making sure you have enough of each type of food, and unhealthy things, obviously over-processed foods.
Healthy food is fresh organic vegetables, as well, clean as possible. Equally, along with the vegetables, salads, it's not necessarily fruits. A lot of fruits have a lot of sugar in them, so I'd stay away from a certain amount of those sort of foods. Yeah.
I'd say healthy food is more natural things, not loads of oil and sugar and stuff, and the opposite would be fizzy drinks and ice cream and stuff like that, but it's fine to have it sometimes.
Things like salads are obviously healthy, but where you're getting the right nutrients, so protein and the right complex carbs and things like that tends to be healthy, and having just a balanced meal.
Healthy food is pretty much anything that's freshly available and not in a packet.
What do you typically have for breakfast?
I usually have porridge with like banana and maple syrup. That's a good like power packed breakfast, I feel like.
I have berries and yogurt because probiotics are meant to be really good as well for your like mental health and stuff, so that's what I do.
The ideal breakfast would be an English breakfast, of course, bacon, eggs, sausages and that, but pretty much a cup of tea, that's about it these days.
We would have toast one day, cereal another day, we might have porridge, and we might have crumpets with Marmite.
I had Weetabix today. Typically I have a banana on the go.
I'm a porridge girl. I like porridge. I have fruit on there with pure oats with cinnamon and coconut milk.
Very
That's
nice.
it. I have it almost every morning. I probably have it too much.
Okay. Let's see. Wait. Any question of vocabulary first?
Yes, please.
Yeah. I'm sure. Let me turn on the lights. Tell me.
What is crumpets with marmite?
The crumpets is a kind of muffin. Yeah, it's a kind of muffin, and it's very spongy. Yeah, and marmite is I don't know. This is the name is the name of a brand, but what it's a yeast, yeast and vegetable extract that is used as as a spread. You can put it on bread, on cookies, or on crumpets. Do you understand it? Perhaps if I show you a picture, it would be easier to get. Where is my picture here? What's the word? Marmite. There is no translation for, well, there is one that is marmita, that is a kind of pot, but talking about what is a brand name. Yeah, this is the thing. You see, this is the brand name, and let me see, it's something that you put on bread like that. That is marmite. But it's yeast.
Is that thing that Australians like very much?
I think so. I think
it's
so.
Awful.
Is it? I've never tried it.
I have tried it. Yes, I've tried it, and it's awful. I don't know how they can like that.
I suppose it's sweet or not? Is it?
No, I can explain the flavor because it's not like anything we have here, but it's no, I can't explain. I really can't.
Well, yeah, I think. Well, here I think it's from New Zealand, Australia. Yeah, But I don't know if this is is yeast.
Yeah.
Yeast?
It's awful.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen anybody eating that actually. In England, and here you can buy it in, I could see it in Chile, but it's very expensive.
A friend of mine bring them to us.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah, and we tried because we tried everything and it was awful.
Awful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it's like levadura nutricional or not?
No, no. It's like a pasta.
Paste.
It's like a paste. A marron.
Brown.
Brown. It's a brown paste, and it tastes like if you left a piece of jam like rough.
Like a piece of what?
Jamón.
Of jam?
Yeah.
Ham.
Ham.
Ham, yeah.
In the fridge, and for a long time.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, yeast is not something that I particularly, I think the smell of yeast is awful, in my opinion. I was teaching in a yeast company for not many years, but several years. And the smell was awful. And this is a mix of yeast and flavored, according to the definition I have, it's a yeast and vegetable extract used as a spread for flavoring. Yeah. So I don't think it must be very good. Okay, any other vocabulary?
Yes, where Weetabix.
That is another, it's a kind of cereal. No kind, it is a cereal that is used for breakfast. And the name of the company is Weetabix. Yeah. So
it's like I say Quaker.
Yeah, Gillet, like all that kind of thing. So
okay.
It doesn't look very attractive either. Weetabix cereal. And they make cookies like this, made with that cereal. And they are big. They're not, it's like, yeah. The form is a form of cookies, big cookies. Yeah.
We are not watching the screen.
I am sorry. Sorry. I always forget that. Let me, okay. This is Weetabix. It's kind of cookie they make with this cereal. They are big. I mean, the shape, not the shape, but the size is like the size of your hand. That is more or less, it's a big one. Okay. Any other question?
I have one, but it's not about meaning. It's about pronunciation.
Mm-hmm.
Simplistically.
I'm sorry, what?
Simplistically.
Simplistically.
Simplistically. Okay.
Simplistically. By the way, did you watch the video that I left? I mean, did I? So yes, about long words. I mean, how you can, how you drop syllables. Yes. How did you like it?
The ed.
No. It's about long words like chocolate.
Ah, yes.
It was a long time ago. Did you watch it? Did you like it? How did you like it?
Yes, like the typical English words.
I tried to say everything.
You try to?
I tried to follow everything.
Yeah, because I think it's, in my opinion, it's a very good tip to improve pronunciation because it's something that you are never rarely told. Okay, so as now we are on time, I will ask you to do something for next class. I mean, working with, just to finish this topic of food. Let me see, I will ask you to go to, here you have the instructions what ellipsis is, okay? Here you have an example, and here you have to match the questions with the answers, okay? This is something very easy, but that will help you also to improve your oral English, okay? In a conversation. And the second part is this one. Here you have, as I said, the 3 columns with adjectives describing food, food groups or classifications, and types of food. Now you can use the script to do this. Is it okay?
Yeah, not necessary is that fresh have a relation with the food groups and the type of fruits?
No, it's the one used in the video.
Yeah, but if, for example, because I read fresh and carbohydrates, there's no similar.
It's
I mean,
separate things.
Yeah. Okay.
Separate things. Okay. Is that okay?
Yes.
So you will have a week to do this, more than a week, 2 weeks. Next week is holiday.
Yes.
So we're going to overeat and overdrink as usual during the September the 18th.
Some earthquakes.
Yeah. Okay, girls. Well, enjoy your recess. And I usually say to my students, don't drink too much, don't eat too much, but rest, okay? Okay, see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Remember, we have a test. I remember the date, but it's 1 week after the, no, not immediately after holidays. 1 week after.
Okay.
Yeah. Nunca tan vaca. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.